What are the surefire signs it's time to end a relationship? It's not always clear when to call it quits, is it? There's always that nagging thought you shouldn't give up on your relationship, no matter how bad it becomes. But what should you do? End it or keep working on it? Hey, I know how you feel. I mean, if your relationship is doomed to fail, it's better to end it now, right? It's just so hard to know if your relationship really is doomed to fail. And one of the worst feelings in the world is later realizing you could have saved your relationship, but didn't. That stinks too. So if you feel like you're trapped, there's a good reason for you to feel like that, believe me. So here's what I'll do for you. In just a moment, I'll give you the definitive list of 10 signs it's time to end a relationship. If your relationship is showing more than a few of these 10 signs, then yes, your relationship is probably going nowhere and it's time to end things. Sounds good? Great. Before I reveal the first sign, I need you to do something for me. Please scroll below this video and click the like button real quick. I'll share with you these signs you should break up with her once you've done that. Deal? I'll be here waiting as you click the like button, alright? Done? Awesome, thanks. Now here are the 10 signs it's time to end a relationship. Sign number 1 is this: you don't trust her. Either you suspect she's already seeing other men, or you think trusting her with your life or finances would be a very bad idea. Sign number 2. You feel the relationship would be okay if only she changed a little. This is a sign that you've lost your leadership of the relationship, or you've given up trying to get it back. Sign number 3. She's not willing to compromise with you. When it's always her way or the highway, it means she's taken full control over your relationship and over you. And that's never a good thing. Sign number 4. She's unhappy no matter how hard you try to please her. This is a sign you have the wrong mindset, that it's your job to make her happy. It's not. Her happiness is her job. Your job is to make the relationship work, which we'll talk about more in this video. For now, let's move on to sign number 5, which is your values, ideals, and plans for the future are starkly different. When you never seem to be on the same page with your woman, it's a breakup that's just waiting to happen. Sign number 6. You're needy as heck. Do you believe that if she's happy, you'll be happy too? If you do, then it means you're needy, and neediness is a poison to any relationship. Sign number 7. She no longer keeps her promises. Relationships, not just marriages, are founded on certain promises, right? If she's supposed to keep certain promises to you, and she doesn't, it means she doesn't respect you. Sign number 8. There's very little to no sex happening. Unless both of you are conservative, your relationship should be nourished with sexual intimacy on a regular basis. If it's not, then that's a bad sign. Sign number 9. You no longer have an identity outside the relationship. If your relationship is your life, and outside your relationship, you're a nobody, that means the relationship has already sucked you dry, and you have no more to give. And lastly, sign number 10 is this: you can list down several reasons your life would be better without her. If you could write down reason after reason your life would improve when the relationship ends, then it's clear. Now would be a good time to end it. So there you have it, the 10 signs it's time to end your relationship. Now here's the thing. Even if you see more than a few of the signs above in your own relationship, it doesn't mean you absolutely have to end the relationship. It simply means you have two choices. 1, you can end the relationship and your life would be the better for it. Or 2, you can save your relationship and both of your lives would be the better for it. Yes, you heard me right. You can save your relationship, even if all the signs tell you to end it. Now how exactly do you save a failing relationship? The quick answer: with the power of mind control. Now, by the phrase mind control, I don't mean you hypnotize your woman to obey your every command. That's Hollywood hooey. Instead, I'm talking about applied psychology, cognitive behavioral therapy, advanced hypnotherapy, the scientifically established kind of mind control. Now, if you're wondering why I'm talking about mind control all of a sudden, here's why. You'll need to understand the simple fact that if your relationship is failing, it's because you or your woman, or both of you, are making decisions that cause it to fail. Makes sense, right? Here's another fact that makes sense. If you want to save your relationship, then you and your woman need to start making better decisions. For instance, you must make the decision to stop being needy, and instead become strong and dominant. And your woman needs to make the decision to stop playing mind games and instead start respecting your authority. And that's where mind control comes in. Mind control is all about influencing thoughts and emotions, which in turn influence decision making. In short, change your current state, change your decisions, change your relationship. Now we come to the obvious question. How exactly can you make that happen, especially now when your relationship is on the brink of breaking up? Here's the answer. With a mind control technique that reverses the downward spiral of your relationship. This mind control technique is called the controlled breakup, and I'm about to explain how it works. Before we get to it, I need a quick favor from you. If you like what we learned in this video so far, and if you're excited to learn about the controlled breakup technique, then please show your support by subscribing to this channel. Your support means a lot to me, so do take 2 seconds to scroll down and click the subscribe button below this video. I'll share with you the controlled breakup technique once you have clicked subscribe, okay? Go on, click subscribe now. I'll wait here. Have you subscribed? Good. Now here's how the controlled breakup works. The controlled break works in 3 steps. First, don't wait for your woman to leave you. Instead, you initiate the breakup yourself. You tell her, you know what, I think we should spend some time away from each other. Or you can tell her, this isn't working out, let's break up. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're probably wondering, wait, I thought we were going to save my relationship. Now you're telling me to initiate the breakup myself? Put simply, yes, but that's only one step in the process. If you only take that step, then yes, it would be crazy. But there's a method to our madness, as you'll see in the next 2 steps of the controlled breakup. The second step is to double down on the breakup. When you initiate the breakup, she might react violently, but no matter how mad or upset she gets, you must not back down. Instead, you double down on the breakup. You stand firm on your decision and let the relationship end. On the other hand, she might agree with your suggestion and break up with you. That's fine. But a few weeks later, she'll start missing you. Why? Because it was you who initiated the breakup, not her. You ended the relationship with you in the strong, dominant leadership position, not her. And subconsciously, she'll leave the relationship thinking the breakup was a mistake. So she'll miss you and start reaching out to you. And when she does, double down on the breakup. You tell her, you know what? I think the breakup was the best decision we've ever made. I haven't been this happy in a long time. I have new friends, new women, new hobbies, everything. Either way, you make her think it's really, truly over. Then it's time for step 3, which is to start over on a blank slate. A few weeks after ending your relationship, touch base with her if she doesn't touch base with you first. Tell her to meet you just to catch up. Meet her as a friend and have a good time together. Go on these friendly dates until she brings up the idea of getting back together. That's when you lay out your terms. You tell her, I'm not against the idea of trying again, but if we did try again, this time we'll do it my way. And so you make the rules. You lead, she follows. She respects your decisions no matter what. And the moment she starts playing her funny games again, you're gone. At this point, she'll miss you so much that she'll gladly say yes to your terms. Congratulations, you've just saved a failing relationship. Brilliant, huh? Your job's not done though. Once you establish your leadership over your new relationship, you'll need to maintain that leadership. And that means you'll have to make her emotionally addicted to you, so much that she'll never do anything to undermine your authority ever again. How do you do that? With mind control, of course. Here's a bit of trivia about the controlled breakup technique. It's just a variation of an even more powerful technique. That mother technique is called fractionation. It was developed by my friend and mentor, Rake, who also happens to be the only coach in the world who teaches mind control instead of pickup artist tricks. And fractionation is his most central, most powerful technique. If you don't know how to use fractionation, then you'll lose your woman all over again, and all that work will have been for nothing. What a waste, right? But if you do know fractionation, then she'll become so emotionally dependent on you that she'll stay with you till death do you part. So here's what I'll do for you. In just a moment, a link will come up inside this video. That link will take you to an exclusive online masterclass on mind control. This online masterclass will be hosted by none other than the master himself, Rake. So if you want to save your relationship, this is the best chance you'll ever get. Believe me, because it's true. So go right ahead, click the link and join Derek's online masterclass now. Do it now. Click the link.